All right, what's going on, everybody? My name's Eric Matta from Substance Abuse Prevention Institute, and we are attempting to go live today to bring you some good information about how you can avoid being charged with OVI. Now, this is going to be probably targeted to our Springfield, Clark County, and surrounding area location because this information comes from a new business here in Springfield called Your Ride Home, and their mission is to help people avoid getting charged with OVI by giving them a ride home. So I'm here today with Bill Perdue. He is the owner and the founder of this business. Bill, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Hey everybody! Thanks for giving me this opportunity, Eric. My name's Bill Perdue. Born and raised here in Springfield, Ohio, and I was having a conversation with a bartender friend of mine about why people tend to drive their vehicles home, drunk. And she said the number one reason why people drive is because they don't want to leave their car at the bar. They're afraid it's going to get broken into. They're afraid someone's going to steal it or whatever. It might get vandalized. And so that's where this idea came from. So what we do at Your Ride Home is we offer just rides if somebody needs a taxi ride. But our main thing is we offer a service where we'll send 2 drivers out to get you and drive you home in your own vehicle. So if you're out at the bar, you've had a few drinks, you know you shouldn't be driving. For only $20, you can call the number. It's 937-709-4667. You can text it, whatever. And an actual person, an operator, will answer the phone, myself or my daughter. We'll send out a couple of drivers, maybe about 20, 25-minute wait is average, and they'll drive you home safely. They're all licensed, insured, great drivers. Most people, when they have one of our drivers, they request them the next time because they're all really great people.
And that's something like I could say that like I've thought of that idea before. Like, wouldn't it be cool if we just had somebody that could go pick these people up to avoid people getting charged with OVI? Because doing the weekend programs, we see these people. Like we have 56 people in class this weekend. And I would like to believe that we're making an impact trying to help people. When you take a look at the numbers and the statistics of people who are being charged with OVI, you can take a look at the data from the Ohio State Patrol, and it's like, this is ridiculous. It's climbed over the years. So, and I tell people all the time, I say, Uber's a great idea. Lyft is a great idea. Like anything you can do to not get in your car while you're under the influence is a great idea. But then to hear that you guys also offer a driver that can take their vehicle home as well, like, where did that idea come from?
Like I said, it just came from conversations with bartenders. I've got a really good friend who's a bartender over here at the Eagles, Amanda Smitty, and we were having conversations about it, and that's where it came from. I want to be able to help people not drive drunk. Our goal at Your Ride Home is to make Clark County and everywhere that we can serve, which is Urbana, Yellow Springs, Enon. We're trying to get to Fairborn soon. We're trying to help everybody be an OVI-free zone. There's no reason to drive drunk now. If you can't afford $20 to get your car home, you probably should be drinking at home and not at the bar. You know what I'm saying? We're keeping it as cheap as we possibly can. My business makes very little from this, but our goal is just to make everybody safer, to keep people from dying, to keep people from getting arrested. And I gotta say, it's really a testament to Eric's character that he's having me on his show, and potentially I could put him out of business.
Yeah, so I mean, it would be nice if that could happen. We don't want people to drink and drive. We don't want people to die from alcohol-related accidents.
Exactly.
So, and so I actually hadn't heard of you guys until I saw the Springfield News-Sun article where they shared that you guys were a new local business, and I heard about your mission, and I saw a lot of other people who were commenting, liking, and sharing the article that the newspaper ran, and I read it. I'm like, man, this is right here in our community. So it was just like, I have to reach out to this guy. I have to know what he's doing. I have to be able to support him because I believe in the mission of what you do.
Thank you very much.
So take me travel. So that's the idea, and that's where it came from. So how long ago did this business get started?
So about a year ago, September 1st, we started offering rides.
Okay.
It was very small, very slow at first. Didn't really start picking up until about July of this year. Once it started picking up, we went and got our LLC, and now we're serving quite a few people. I mean, I think this month we'll probably have 200 calls. 200 calls, at least. Wow. You know what I'm saying? We're already at over 170.
Good deal.
And that's growing. As people find out about us, people love us. We have 5-star rating on Facebook, nothing but positive reviews, no complaints. I mean, I stress to my drivers the importance of what they're doing. They kind of feel like heroes. I mean, really, they're out here making the streets safer for everybody. Even if you're not going to use my service, you are benefiting from this service. You know what I mean? Because who wants drunk drivers on the road?
I agree 100%. So if somebody knows about you because they saw the article or saw you on Facebook, they're obviously going to know how to contact you. But what are some ways you guys are? What are some things that you're doing to try to promote the business or try to get the word out there about what you do?
So when we first started, since this is centered around drunk drivers, we were first advertising in the bars. So if you go to any local bar in town, or just about any local bar in town, you will probably see one of our signs. It's got a little smiley car on it,
nice.
And it's got the phone number, and we operate 24/7, 7 days a week. We're always here. We handed out, I don't know, about 12 to 1,600 cards, I think, since we've started doing this. So word of mouth has been huge. Places like the newspaper putting us out. Places like the Springfield Clark County Facebook page that's allowed us to post on there. Everybody's just giving us nothing but love in the community and helping any way that they can. I mean, even my lawyer Nate Stuckey has been just the greatest guy ever and trying to help me get this thing going. And the people over at Elliott Insurance are working hard to make sure I got the proper insurance. And even local T-shirt maker Designs by Jess worked overtime to make sure I had my new T-shirts that my drivers are going to be driving for this interview today. So everybody's giving us love and working hard for us.
That's awesome.
I got to say I appreciate it from everybody.
As a small business owner myself, I know that it's challenging to go from idea to implementation to efficiency and to making it run better. So what type of challenges have you faced since you got started with this? What kind of problems you had?
Oh, well, there's always going to be some issues. Things from we offer a deal where we'll allow you to pay cash, and that's almost unheard of. Like Uber, Lyft, none of that. You can't pay cash. You can't call a phone number and get those guys to come help you out. You know what I'm saying? And one of the pitfalls of that is every once in a while somebody will forget that they called us, get another ride home, and then I've sent drivers there that I have to pay. So it kind of costs me some money, but it only happens very rarely, and I guess it's worth it. But I would say, people, please, if you call us, just remember that you called us. Don't forget, that costs me money. Working with people, I mean, I've got a pool of about 10 drivers, and they're all great people. I've got a lot of women drivers. One of the things that we hear a lot is that our women customers, they want women drivers. They don't want to get in the car with some strange guy. They don't want some strange guy driving their car. And we hear you. So at least half of our drivers are women drivers. They're always available 24/7. And
that's an option. So when someone calls, let's say you got a couple young women who are at the bar and they're like, man, we're too drunk to drive home. We don't want to get an OVI. Call your ride home, and they can actually request that a woman come pick them up.
Yes, you can request that a woman come to pick you up, and if you have a favorite, you can always request your favorite. If your favorite driver is available, we will send them.
Awesome, man. That is good stuff right there. I woke up this morning and I read the article from the Springfield News Sun about the woman who was charged with her 5th OVI. And I get it. I understand both sides of the spectrum right here, and the comments to that article there was a lot of negative comments on there, which I try to avoid, but what would you say to somebody who has been charged for a 5th time for OVI? What would you say to them?
Help is here. Mm-hmm. I realize that lifestyle changes are hard. And it's not my place to tell anybody what they should be doing with their life. All I'm saying is there's no excuse to be irresponsible anymore. For only $20, we will get you home with your car. So to the lady that just got her 5th OVI, man, I feel you. You don't have to do that anymore. Just give us a call. We will help you out. And to everybody else out there, a lot of our customers are people that have had OVIs, and they're calling us for just getting rides back and forth because they can't drive their cars anywhere. And we don't want that. We don't want people to be disabled and not able to drive around and whatnot. So when you feel like you're going to drink, just give us a call. It's 937-709-4667, and we will be out there with 25 minutes to get you and take you home. It's a really short wait. Our drivers are friendly, and they're very capable of dealing with drunk people.
You said it, man. Help is available. I know that during our OVI classes, one of the activities that we do kind of as a group is everyone tallies up the financial consequences related to their OVI charge.
It costs so much.
It is ridiculous how much money OVI actually costs people. And it's much more than just the driver intervention program or the court fines or the reinstatement fees. When you take it in factor like wrecking your vehicle or losing your job or not being able to take your kids to where they need to be.
Lost wages from having to go to court and from not being able to get back and forth to work. People lose their jobs because of this. I mean,
Yeah.
I've called my drivers savers of lives and livelihoods, because that's what they're out there doing. They're out saving people's lives, making the roads safer for everybody, making it, to where you're not going to lose your license. You can still get to work and party on the weekends.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
And another thing, and I always tell people, I say, look, I don't drink. Personally, I don't drink. I haven't drank in almost 10 years. But I tell people, if you do drink, right, how could you possibly enjoy the drink, going to a bar, knowing you drove there, knowing you don't have a plan to get home?
The anxiety of how you're going to get
how
home.
How could you sit there and really drink a couple beers with your friends or whoever? You're like, oh, I'll just drink one. And then you drink that one, you're like, oh, I'll just drink two. But in the back of your mind that you're risking getting charged with OVI. I don't know how anybody could possibly enjoy that. And to know that the solution to that right there is a $20 ride home.
Man, it's $20. That's nothing.
The peace of mind.
2 drinks.
The peace of mind that you could buy knowing that, okay, I got my ride lined up for when I get home, for when I'm done drinking. I can get my car home too. There really is not a better alternative.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the only alternative before now was to bring a friend that wasn't allowed to drink, and that poor sap had to sit there while everybody else got drunk and had a good time.
Driver.
Yeah, that's right.
That's not fun.
So we're your designated drivers now, and you don't have to worry about us not getting drunk because my drivers don't drink.
That's awesome,
so
that's good stuff. And again, I thank you for your time today, because I know you're taking time off work right now. I'm sure you got calls of people waiting to come pick them up right now, but I know that it's important for us, not just as an OVI program or as a believer in treatment or as a believer in second chances, but I feel responsible to be able to take this platform that we've developed and be able to get information out to people that need to know about it.
That's really great,
somebody's going to see this video from somebody sharing it or for somebody commenting on it. Somebody's going to see this, and they're going to reach out to you guys and get a ride home.
And it's going to save their life, or it's going to save their livelihood. And that's what we're about. We're out here trying to save people's lives.
Yep.
And even if you're not drinking, you know what I'm saying? You're still at danger if someone's out driving drunk.
Yep.
So we're trying to make the roads safer for everybody.
Yep.
And
so, man, I look forward to passing your information along to anybody that I come into contact with, and I hope nothing but the best for your business. I know that it sounds like, with the guys that you're already surrounding yourself with, that you've got a good foundation and a good a group of people who's going to help you grow this business. I wish you nothing but the best. If there's ever anything that we can do to help you guys grow or to promote the work that you're doing, I think it would be awesome for you guys to expand to other counties.
Oh, we're totally
in other cities.
We totally have that in the works. I'm working on an app. That's how it expands.
Okay.
I've got an artist friend of mine that's going to be designing the pages for me, and then we're going to take those to an app developer. I've been talking with a group, Troon Technologies, out of Dayton, Cincinnati area.
Okay.
I got connected with a group up there called Launch Dayton.
Okay.
And Audrey up there was giving me a lot of great connections with people, and so that's coming soon. I'm pushing for an app as soon as possible so that we can expand this to everybody and make the entire United States a safer place to drive.
Right, that's good stuff. So we got a question on here. It says, can they drive you to the bar and pick you up?
Well, of course, but we also offer single rides.
Okay.
So if it would be cheaper, it's only $12 if you just need a ride. So if you just want to get a ride to the bar, $12, a ride home, $12.
Man. It doesn't get any better than that.
Right.
Knowing a guaranteed ride home, knowing you ain't got to worry about getting behind the wheel, drinking and driving, or wrecking your car, or any of the other horrible stuff that comes with drinking and driving.
Right, yeah.
It's definitely available. Help is out there. I definitely think that this is awesome, man. I mean, I appreciate your time. I know that a lot of people need to know that this resource exists. Right. I think that with the community we have in Springfield that supports small businesses and that supports a responsible lifestyle, you're going to do nothing but grow and thrive.
Man, we've got a lot of love from the community. Everything from just the people, the customers. Like whenever somebody gets on there and says like something like this price is too high or whatever, our customers jump on and defend us like compared to Uber.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were getting a little grief from a couple of the other Uber drivers in town because I think we're taking some of their business. Yep. Even those guys had to come around because it's you can't argue with it, man. We're out here doing good and we're keeping it as cheap as possible for everybody so we can help as many people as possible and that's our goal. I'm not making a lot of money at this, but maybe someday when the app and everything. But right now, what keeps me going and staying up all night to answer the phones is that I know we're helping people. You know.
Anything you do that you'll stay up all night to do is something that you're passionate about. So I definitely think it's an awesome thing that you guys are doing. I appreciate your time coming on here to talk with us about what you guys do and how folks can access you. For anybody that's watching, definitely follow their Facebook page, the Your Ride Home Facebook page. They got the cool green logo that sticks out, so you definitely will know that it's them. What's your phone number again?
It's 937-709-4667. You can call or text.
Awesome. Good deal. So definitely, if you're watching, share this with your friends to let them know that they don't have to drive home after they've been drinking. There's nothing worse than being charged with OVI, having to pay thousands of dollars in court fines, court fees, attorneys, and all the other stuff that comes along with it. So again, thank everybody for watching. My goal with these little video podcasts here is to bring on a weekly guest every week and to start talking about different things that'll help people to avoid being charged with OVI. You see the title here, like if we put ourselves out of business for this, I think that would be great. We would start doing something else. But I know that the numbers always tell the truth, and the data says that OVI cases are rising. We see it all over the news. We see it all over the newspaper. We see it in the courtrooms. And our goal is not to rack anybody up financially to make them pay a bunch of money. Like, we genuinely want to help people. So if you have any questions, comment below and we'll definitely reach out and respond back and answer those questions. But thanks for your time. Oh man, thanks for your service to the community.
Thank you very much for bringing me on.
This is good stuff, man.
Thanks a lot, Springfield. We love you guys. Call us anytime. We're ready.
Have a good day.